Of course. I am available to answer any questions.
So you're an open book, huh? You don't find it hard opening up to people?
I enjoy satisfying the curiosity of my friends.
That's very generous of you.
You do not share yourself.
I do. But there are some things that need to be kept close to the chest.
May I ask you a question now?
By all means.
Your powers are unlike anything I have ever seen. It is incredible. Was it difficult honing them?
You flatter me. I've learned to control my powers, just like our colleagues in the Abbey. While my abilities are impressive, they can be strenuous.
How so?
Apologies, Hunter. That is something I'd like to keep to myself.
We are still establishing boundaries. There is no need to tell me right away.
Thank you for respecting them. Answers will come in due time.
Lucky for us, I am not going anywhere.
I sure hope not, prophecy killer. I think that's enough for now. Your patience will be rewarded, Hunter. Just not today.
Buyers have my prototype sample. I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm going to go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Mass production of my prototype sample. It's a nightmare come to life.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course. Humankind did not see to create bombs. In the right hand.
Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Sin. I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
They're intent on attacking the server. We must stop them.
I am impressed.
I'm gonna rip you a new one. Now for something real special. Maybe it's time you quit this racket. attached to that. Bad luck for you, bub. Now it's my turn.
Sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric Hydra forces lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Your sincere concern for the Guildverse is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Still getting better after all these years. Ready.
We cannot be turned back.
Bring what you got.
This
It's only temporary.
No one is to blame but yourself.
Looks like they have got help. At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
Prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
You're surprisingly enthusiastic for someone marching towards their end.
For someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk.
I've been waiting. My strength still grows. Be my victim.
A feeble effort.
Now remember who's done.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
If only it weren't being used for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great. See our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
You looking at me? Bounce up.
You tried to end.
Coming at me now. Kiss it goodbye.
Hydra Immortalis!
You are not my equal. Now you will see.
Here comes a few more.
Soon, the forces of Hydra will rule the day as well as the night. None will stand in their way.
It's important they see you maintain an inspirational outlook in the face of overwhelming defeats.
Suffer!
Not looking good for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
So be it.
Now that was something. The light is on our side.
I'll take what I can get. This is
You're quite adept.
Forever in service!
looks like they called for help.
There's enough of that serum down there to turn their entire army into a daylight vampire scourge.
And it will be glorious!
I heard you were a bit unstable, but I had no idea your delusions of grandeur were this grand.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. This is a serious predicament for you. I have not shaken their confidence. You had your chance to escape. You're stronger already.
I'll take that.
Your prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much, all transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch, a reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum!
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Hey, Hunter. I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Valley. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
I do not wish to fight you. I came because I am worried about a fellow teammate.
That is too kind. I do not deserve your mercy.
That is what makes it mercy.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they're all immune to sunlight. I did that. Not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it. That he would come for it.
We will fix this. Together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
If you think you were bad, you should have seen what happened when Tony sat on the hood of Robbie's Hellride. There were tears.
Whose? Tony's or Robbie's?
The Hellrides.
Wow. I'm sorry I missed that. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here, brooding.
With Morbius, is he slipping?
Relax, Blade.
That man is a walking bomb. Maybe the fuse isn't lit, but I don't want to be caught holding him when he explodes.
Morbius is trying to be a good man. I want to support him.
I know I'm the one who said he'd be useful, but we can't be careless about this.
I'm surprised, Blade. You and Morbius are not that different. I thought you knew the darkness with which he wrestles. I thought you would empathize with him.
I do know that darkness. That's why I'm worried. Morbius can't kill the monster inside. he can only continue to build a cage around it. He didn't ask for this curse, and he wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Are you still talking about Morbius?
Just watch your back, Hunter.
Hunter, I heard that you went to talk to Morbius. If it helps, I know of an infused herbal tea renowned for its calming effects.
I do not think that'll be necessary.
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
You have earned this! I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
Now remember who's laughing. So be it.
No, this is pain me, Blade. With a run like this, all that work.
Kinda see you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't really buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it. Get some! Give the mother my regards in hell. Get ready.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
smell your fear.
I think you got him.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No.
Allow me! So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries. The better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for...
This way.
Finally, rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
You rule the night. But I'm on it.
And my curse all began with you.
From vampires understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
You've left me That's a neat trick. I've been waiting. Be my victim.
I'll remember your face.
Too late for you. Now, truly, what did you expect, honestly?
I thought you were supposed to be powerful. Sun's warmth is invigorating.
You had your chance to see.
Feel my call.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own. No one hurts you more than family. Join us in the light. won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
Nice, Hunter! You never lost your nerve. Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
This...
Thank you for your help. How do you celebrate holidays at the Abbey?
When I was young, we took them as an excuse to feast. We should do that again. Do you have a favorite holiday?
Oh, I appreciate Halloween.
You enjoy dressing up?
The opposite. Halloween is one of the few days each year where I don't have to dress up to blend in with the crowd. The candy isn't bad either.
When you are at the Abbey, you do not have to hide who you are. You are free to wear whatever you want.
Not whatever I want. Tony was very upset I tried on one of his suits without asking.
What were you reading, Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always heads down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
Light reading? That book looks heavy enough to split open a coconut.
Most of my light reading is actually quite dense. I guess that is a bit of an oxymoron.
Doctor, do not be so hard on yourself. You are not stupid.
Oh, no. I wasn't disparaging my intelligence. I meant...
Relax, Doctor. As Robbie would say, I am just messing with you.
Ah, of course. Yes. I'm not used to having someone to joke with. It's been a long time since I had anyone to call a friend. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
Just know your limits. When you burn a candle to its ends, the light quickly fades.
Your concern is noted, Hunter. I won't overdo it. Well, I should get back to my studies.
Ileana.
What? Oh, sorry. I was off somewhere else, thinking about my brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, Piotr. He's older, very protective. He wanted to come here with me, but... no. This part of my life isn't for him.
It is nice that he cares so much.
You'd think so, but this is more about his guilt than my safety. Piotr blames himself for not protecting me in the past. Now he sees me as some fragile bird.
That is not fair to you. You are one of the Midnight Suns, and a formidable one at that. He must see that you can protect yourself.
You don't know Piotr. To say he's immovable would be an understatement. Anyway. Thank you for talking. It is good to get out of my mind once in a while.